I do too, and
we're
already
straight into the action. They've already started.
Yeah, and if you actually didn't know, if you look at the mini-map, it's actually in the shape of a Yoshi. And that's what I love even more about it. I feel like there's more tracks that should do that. Like, if it's Bowser's Castle, make it in the shape of Bowser. I think that would be cool.
I think that'd be a little bit hard. You know the next Bowser Castle should be the shape of the island Bowser's Castle from the movie.
Oh, that needs to be a new Mario Kart. You know, that would be insane if when the movie comes out, they're like, we made a whole new track. It's literally Bowser's Castle from the movie.
Already this early?
Out.
God.
That was extremely early, which is going to allow another shock to come out. Mario Party King going to hold on to that until he's going to be able to go through that waterfall.
Yeah, and he's not getting the coins though. I think he thought the opponent in front of him would have grabbed it, so that's why he grabbed only like the one coin.
Yeah, you know what? Coin running is really, really important, especially being in the back of the pack. You're seeing Ankles doing this bullet exchange. Amazing.
I'm scared.
Yeah, you got to just hope and get out of the way. Apparently, it goes on the right side of the track, so at least we know that much. Going on the left side at the very end, maybe something you just got to keep track of, as we're seeing Bear already popping the star. I would have hung on to it for a little bit longer.
I don't blame him, because look how far back like last place is. You don't know if they might have that shock.
Yeah, I just don't think that it would have been used that instant, but he's going to be able to use that mushroom through the waterfall.
You never know, like some of these players would.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, it's just a risky call overall, as we're seeing Ariel Postel in first place. If you don't know, every single week, Ariel Postel uses his grand prize winnings to donate to various cancer research societies. It is fantastic. It's awesome. As we're seeing Bear now in second, has fire, gonna toss it up. Shock is out. And guess what? We're seeing a lot of dodges, but it's gonna take a little bit for them to catch up, which is going to allow Ariel Postel to grab first place.
Good job on him, but who got second? I don't know if it was Bear. It was Ankles just in the nick of time. Bear getting third because he was probably too small, and Ankles probably dodged that shock.
And we're seeing, I think that was, no, it was another blue Yoshi. Wondering who that one was, but all the way down there in seventh. I'm like a Yoshi gang up in here.
Mario Party King?
Oh yeah, Mario Party King. All right, that makes sense.
I
don't know why I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think about. Yeah, I forgot Mario Party King uses Yoshi. But still, really great racing overall. Ariel Postel grabbing that first place, 15 points to their name. That's going to be huge. That's going to be very consistent. That's going to be literally when you have that point difference, you can just think, okay, first place gets 15, and then last place gets one single point. So there's a lot of cushion room going into these next 5 races that you'll have with that first place finish.
You know, I'm surprised we didn't see a blue shell on that track. Usually I would see a blue shell at least once.
I thought, no, it was just a shock, right?
It was 2 shocks.
Oh, yeah. So
you had that one very early shock, and then the one at the end, like right before the finish.
Very, very true. Yeah, no, we did not see a blue shell on Yoshi Circuit, but I guess the 2 shocks made up for the lack of blue shell. But we're going to Funny Name's favorite track, Mario Kart Stadium.
Mario Kart Stadium, a very simple, easy to access track, the very first track of the game that you will play in the Mushroom Cup, with the Mortal Man being in first place.
All right, in the chat they said, please let me hear how you say turtle. I don't know why they want me to say turtle, but we're going to be turtling along here as with Ariel Postel in third place. Turtles are pretty cool.
Yeah, people like the turtles.
I do too. I mean, they're chill. They're just vibing. They walk slow. But you know who's not going slow? Jackie Waters through that glider section.
Look at that glider section. It's like you're holding left. You see them slowly tilt almost on a complete side. Like
yeah,
about
it is
to
so
land
funny.
their body on the racetrack.
I think it needs to be more exaggerated. I think it should be like a totally sideways glider strategy there.
I wonder how the glider will work at that point, as the blue shell is going to be aiming at the first place right now, which is Immortal. He's going to try to hit his own banana, and he does.
If you wonder why, if you wonder why competitors use a banana,
and he gets rented.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. But like I was saying, if you're wondering why competitors use a banana to dodge blue shell, it's just because it will give you a little bit more forward momentum than just tanking the entire blue shell. As we're seeing 13 on the screen has a red shell. He was shaking his head thinking that red was coming his way, but if he checked his back camera, he could have known that it was not coming his way.
I'm just saying, you gotta use the X button and check the back camera. You would have known not to use your defense if you needed to or not. Meanwhile, you got Jack Watts in second, right behind. I believe that's Ariel Postel right now, trying to look for another first place finish. but Jaguar's, he's not getting hit by the red.
That's going to be huge, and he's going to have a bomb to back it onto
bomb.
Ariel, but he does not. What a gentleman to not drop the bomb back. I got to give Jaguars props. No one else would have done that. Aeropostale in second and 13 in third.
Weak.
Oh, you wanted the bomb? Oh, what?
You want to disrupt other people's points to make sure you're the point leader. You're weak.
Oh, come on. I like it. You know, as many times as I've gotten back in this competition to see that Jaguar said, you know what, I'll hold on to it. I won't disrupt the whole entire race. I'm good. I got my first place. Don't worry about it. Respect from me.
No. You ain't going to forget that Wild Woods incident a few weeks back to where he gave up that spot trying to snipe someone out.
Look at that. Such a gentleman.
And he failed and got second for it.
No, he was doing the gentlemanly thing and letting another person go forward.
No, he's trying to get that karma points back from that incident. He's trying to get that karma points back before the year ends.
There you go. But we're going to Tokyo Blur. One of those tracks I think is probably on the lower side of the track tier list in terms of DLC tracks. I just think it's cool. You know, scenic is nice. You know, it's Tokyo.
But the water though.
But overall, there's just so much space. It's very wide. You have so much room to get around Catastrophe, but also there's not many shortcuts, not much changes other than the third lap. And I don't know, how do you feel about this map, Fonny?
Yeah, I'm not too big on it. If it's available and I don't like the other tracks, I'll pick it. But it's not a track like I would be like, yo, let's go to this one if I had multiple options.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Oh, that's a bomb. And that was thrown and it was hit with the use of Bear's signature angling throw.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I don't think it even connected to that many different people. As we're seeing 13 now, throwing that red forward and left throwing a red forward. He's going to be able to grab even a stronger loadout, dragging out the competition.
That was Mario Party King that got hit backwards. He was on the land ship.
Ooh, and now you're seeing it. I would have gone wide there, especially when you have 6 coins. There's 4 coins on the right side there. Now we're seeing Nitro Kira, the one, the only, making it out of their own qualifiers and now trying to compete with the big dogs. Let's see if he's going to be able to consistently grab that top 6 finish. Zavgo now grabbing the double item box, has a green in hand, sees the fire coming their way. Ankles. What just happened there?
It looked like Ankles should have got hit by that green. But I think that person in front of them, they're green and Ankles is banana connected or something.
And now we're seeing Jaguars once again grabbing first place.
And there's a blue shell, but it's not going to matter. Zavgo gets second. And Immortal in third.
Ooh, a little bit of a shakeup in the standings. Going to be quite interesting going into the next one. Like I said, Tokyo Blur, like, it's literally a blur. What happened? Nothing happened on that track, might I add, other than getting lag trailed out or getting hit out. That's it. You know, it's very straightforward. You know.
Not that much excitement going on versus some of the other tracks that we got from the DLC ways or even some of the previous tracks that were in there prior to this game coming out. But either way, still phenomenal job on all these competitors. They're doing the best they can to stay alive. You got 3 more races coming out left. We got 3 more courses to go. And we got semifinals number 2 getting ready very soon. We're going.
It's rolling. Where are we going, Vonnie? Yoshi Circuit again. New York Minute, we take it! Yes! I actually enjoy this track a lot. I think it's very difficult. A lot of different things could happen. And it's fun.
I don't think it's difficult, nice. But it's definitely hard to run if you're not the max coin count, in my opinion.
It is hard to run because you're driving, Vonnie. You're not running here.
Hey, if you're playing Mario Kart, you've seen those mods with all the what are you talking about?
I'm not running here. We're trying to get to our place here. Come on. I'm swinging here. Why didn't they add Spider-Man somewhere? That would have been cool.
I think they need the license for that.
I know. It would just be funny. Just have a spider swinging across the buildings. Come on.
That, you got to go a little bit planet karting, and I'm pretty sure that would be a DLC costume.
We're already off going on to Mario Party King. He's going to go for that double item box in 7th place. Boomerang comes out, going to be able to connect to other competitors and gets backed into his face. 13 throwing the green out. It's smart bouncing, and that's going to land onto Mario Party King. barely gets out of that sticky situation of going into the off-road. The arrows are saying go that direction, and now Jaguar is going to be the target of the blue shell. Didn't realize it, but it's also going to connect onto pond 8.
You know, I never thought about it. Like, does Lakitu drag you back on the course if you go to area past the arrows where it tells you to go the other direction? I never tried that out.
What, you try to go past it?
Yeah. Like, if I continue to go right instead, will Lakitu drag you back?
Yes, it will drag you back.
Can't take it. Yeah, as of right now, you can see Jaguar's in fourth place trying to defend himself, but he gets hit out.
Yeah, unfortunately they're going to be getting hit out. Still, so much time with this third lap as we're seeing Savgo getting hit by that red and is going to get hit by another red. The most unfortunate of all unfortunate situations. And we're seeing Immortal grab first place.
Lev getting second place and Mario Party King getting third.
Yeah, really great work there. Overall, Immortal coming out racing, doing an amazing job here. And honestly, consistently, non-stop, just showing up, doing a great job. And I cannot wait to see if Immortal is going to be able to take this entire semifinals by storm.
I'm just trying to read some of these comments right here and like, a little too much to go on.
This is for another event that's going on tomorrow. I do believe
it happened earlier today.
Oh, it happened earlier. Oh, I thought they were setting up for the Raiders game tomorrow.
No. This is something else that happened earlier today with all these seats that are out.
Oh, yeah. So it switches, and we're having some competitors leave, waving goodbye.
We do have the races on deck for semifinals number 2, so let's go ahead and throw them up there really quick. By name, Batter Cookie, Jadex, Knight, Kanzai, Phantom, Zool, Blackout, Sloppy Gunner, Cass, Deja Vu, not Deja Vu, Deja, and Geo Power. Head on up to the high tunnel so we can get you started on semifinals number 2.
You know, that actually, be a little cool of a name, Deja Vu, added a little bit of spice to the name, but still, it's a very stacked qualifier or semifinals for the second one coming up. I mean, we got multi-time champions in that one as well, so it's going to be quite interesting, going to be quite cool to see whether or not those competitors are going to be able to make it in the grands. And not a lot of different competitors also we're going to be saying goodbye to very, very soon as we are in race 5 of 6 of this semifinals. Now it's going to be quite interesting.
And right now you see Immortal Man right now trying to climb up the ramp.
Oh!
Green, but he gets hit by the smart bounce.
But it doesn't matter. He got onto the glider last second. I thought he was going to fall off. He gets right back up to top speeds. That smart bounce didn't mean anything, thankfully.
Thankfully, but right now Aero Apostle's fine in second place. Gotta be careful of Mario Party King, who's being a sniper with these screens.
Ooh, Mario Party King, the one, the only.
Oh, gotta be careful not to snipe himself out, though. That was his own green.
You know what happened one time with me is I threw a green trying to snipe someone else out, and it went off the walls non-stop, like at least 6 times.
I hate
and then
that.
right at that entrance, it smart bounced me. I was like, it went off the top of the wall and came back down.
I hate that.
Brutal section for that. And we're seeing Ankles now in 6th place, star in hand. Doesn't roll for new items. Very yeah, no, look at that. Even gets a ghost. I think Shock might be in play, so a lot of the competitors gotta watch for it.
If people are getting bills or ghosts or something like that, there has to be something out there. I don't know if it's blue or if it's a Shock, but something's in play.
Something has to be. That's my one rule of thumb whenever it comes down to it is that if there's dodges coming out in these like 1st through 4th place situations, you will have a chance to get a dodge. And when that happens, you got to know that Shock is in play. But going into this final section, final double item box, Savgo throws the red out. But guess what? Jaguars has defense to counter it. He's only going to grab a single item box.
On the mini map, and it's going to be after whoever's in 1st place. And right now, that is Jaguars. But will it hit him in time before the line?
Oh, will it? I think it won't. Again, right at the line.
This is like a JDX moment from earlier in Motor's Gold Mine. Oh, man.
Yeah, no, it is literally not. I am so surprised that this blue shell is not going a little bit faster. You would think, with the last 2, it would pick up the pace a little bit. But guess what? It's taking its sweet time. It is literally allowing these competitors.
Sunday drive on a Saturday.
I think so. It might be because guess what? These blue shells taking their sweet time, taking the scenic route, I guess. I mean, the strip is beautiful. You got a lot of great places to visit, but you can't go through that section if you're trying to take out 1st place, blue shell.
Someone was asking, is there SNS next week? So
Yes.
far there is. You can check out
Yes.
the HyperX Las Vegas website, and under there you can see a calendar. And when you check out that calendar, you can see the list of all our events. Everything in December is already up and good to go. So you can see what events are happening here at the arena.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going back to Mushroom Gorge, DLC number 2. We are going to be seeing a lot of failed gap jumps here because these competitors know how to land it, but also how to fail it, which happens more time than you think. I feel like this track is just so difficult to get used to, so hard
The
to
gap
even...
jump is probably the hardest thing to get out of everything else.
I even think the mushroom section is harder than the gap jump to really gain those super jumps, to gain that, do those counter hops that you have to do to get these additional distance that will help you out so much. But we are in the final race of semifinals number 1.
As of right now, you can see Mr. Scooty's trying to climb up and trying to secure a top spot. He got screened out with doubles.
Ooh, and we're seeing Nitro with that beautiful triple banana gameplay. Let's see if those plantain protections are going to do much. It does not against the star, and he's going to be falling off the middle of the track. Unfortunately for Nitro Kira here, he's going to drop all the way down to 12th, but still, only the first lap. You got a lot of time to come back.
Look at the difference between 6th place and where
Oh no!
9 are at. It's literally a 1 race difference that can be a grand change. If Bear, for example, gets like even a 1st place and 6th place gets a bad spot, he's taking over.
Yeah, this is going to literally 3 racers on the cuff of elimination. Lev, Ankles, and Bear right now are all battling it out for that 6th place spot, and Immortal is going to get hit. He already knows he's made it. He's changed his loadout. He says, I'm just going to have a good time now on this very, very dreadful track. But now going into this last lap, he has a mushroom. Let's see, will he make it?
Nope.
He does not make it. He looks on the screen. He's like, of course, when I mess it up, I'm on screen.
You gotta know, you can be on screen anytime. It's not my choice when you get put on screen. It's definitely not my choice.
Yeah, we have no control over that much. But right now, what we do see is Mario getting hit out and getting ghosted.
Comedy right now.
We're seeing Zobgo now in 1st place.
I think that's a wise decision. You see who's next to him with what?
Triples reds, will he make it? He does make it at the very end of the track. He literally, I don't even think he should have made it, but he did. Immortal somehow pulling out 2nd?
Don't know how he did that. I really don't know how he did that, but wow.
I don't get it either. Congratulations to Immortal grabbing 2nd, but also what I'm curious about is where, guess what, Bear, where Lev landed and where Ankles landed, because they didn't get top 3, one of them are going to get eliminated, or multiple of them will be getting eliminated.
JP Givener rating us with 23 people.
Whoa.
Hopefully you enjoy Saturday Night Speedway. We just finished semifinals number 1. We got semifinals number 2 coming up very soon. But what an amazing semifinals number 1 that we've had so far.
It really does. If you don't know who JP Givener is, he is actually one of the most premier YouTubers. He just hit 7,000 subscribers. So congratulations to you, JP Givener. He posts every single day about new strategies, what you should be doing. He's a Division 1 player. He's phenomenal, a great person overall, and has an amazing voice.
And we have the highlights of semifinals number 1. So let's go ahead and throw that up there right now. Here you can see a Immortal Man dodging the blue shell with his own banana, but then getting carved with sound horn and red shells. So I'll go over here getting destroyed a little bit.
Talk about getting carded.
In the last section.
Yeah, those things kind of happen, and we're seeing Immortal, fortunately enough, landing right on the glider section, which really counteracted getting hit by that green shell, and then Jaguar's hopping. He's like, please, get me there, get me there. Nitro now, unfortunately, took a little bit of a bad hop, thought he had the distance there, but he wasn't Michael Jordan at that point. Immortal
you see how that card tilted when he hit the side? He's just like,
whoa. I don't think they expected Mushroom Gorge coming out. So they're like, you know what? These physics, these work. You're just going to tilt to the side and just fall down. Lakitu will save you. But still.
Lakitu will save you at some point. Just at that quick moment in time.
I mean, look at that. I mean, he even missed gap jump on the 2nd lap and was still able to pull out 2nd place. So that just shows that, hey, just because you did bad on one section doesn't mean that your race is over. Even if it's the second lap, you can come back and grab that podium finish and get so many more points. You cannot count yourself out at any single point
Speaking of
of
points,
the race.
we do have the scores for semifinals number one.
Let's
So let's
get
go ahead
into
and
it.
throw them up there. We have Jaguars who's going to be moving on, followed by Aerial Postal, Immortal Man, Zavgo 13, and Mario Party King.
That's going to round out your first grand finalists. Now we've got Ankles in 7th place with 41, missing it out by 3 points. And it's shocking because Mario Party King was getting carded on that final lap, but he still somehow pulled it out. Bear in 8th also. His night's going to end here. Levin 9th. Unfortunately, the Traveler will be he's not going home just yet, but he's got one more week. Mr. Scooty in 10th, Nitro in 11th, and Faye in